Well, I'll make this dash work part 3. I've put some filler on there and I've sanded it down, and now I've put some more on to fill up some tiny air holes. I had some glaze, but I don't know, I either didn't seal the bottle up tight or it maybe it expired. I don't know, it was a little thick, wouldn't spread too easy, so I didn't use it. So I should be able to get the get all the pinholes out with what I have. So I will wait for this to harden. I will sand it down, and I guess the next stage will be to put epoxy on. Well, after I put some wax and grease remover on it and wipe it down and tape everything up. Make sure I tape up my headliner because my headliner is still good and I'm not trying to ruin it. So stay tuned, guys. First coat of epoxy. Looks pretty good. I'm digging it. Yeah, I got pretty good coverage on it too. The panel I made is filled in pretty nice. So once this hardens, I'll put some high build on it and sand it down a little bit. I think I got a bug in it down in here somewhere, and there was a hair in it right above that hole. So once this hardens and I put some high build on it, I'll sand it down a little bit and then be ready for paint. So hopefully I'll get some paint on it by next week. So progress is progress, and I'll keep you updated. Thanks, guys. Well, gang, I sanded it all down with 400 to get the scratch marks out of it from when I sanded the dash originally. I think I used 120 grit to sand that old black paint off, and the primer coated into the scratch grooves pretty good, and I sanded it with 400. Still got sanding dust on it. So I was going to paint this thing today. I need to wipe it all off. I need to put another piece of plastic down here because now that it has sanding dust all over it. Don't need it flying around in here when I'm painting. So yeah, I was going to paint this today. I'm not sure if you can tell, but yeah, you can see the edge of the water there. It rained really, really hard last night, and there's no sun shining, so I'm thinking there's too much moisture out there in the air. I don't have one of those clocks or dials that shows the humidity, but my opinion is I can feel it in the air, and I'm not even going to take a chance. I only have about, I don't know, probably a quart. Now I have less than a quart of paint, and I'm not trying to risk it. I'm not trying to spray that on there and then it not work or something happen, or just because of the humidity. So I'll wait. Hopefully next week it'll be better. I'll start back to work tonight, and which is working at night sucks up my daytime, so I won't really have any more time to work on this until my day's off. So I'm still having a problem with my master cylinder there leaking. There we go, focus. I'm not sure if this cap right here is hitting this flange and it's not allowing this gasket to seal, but it's still leaking out the front. I don't know. Anyhow, I was thinking I was going to get this thing painted today. I was kind of excited and start getting this interior put back together. And you see all the plastic. I got this thing freaking covered up like crazy. Anyhow, I'll upload this, and I'll come get you back next week. Thanks for watching, guys.